Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, taking koko kin now. Any gidi èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
You want to know why I'm doing this, and especially I have reason to even do a follow-up after this one, which I'm going to term religion and women. Religion and women. When you look at this religion thing, it favors men than women. But I'm not talking about that now. Yesterday we had a discussion on this show, on this page, on this platform, on Facebook and YouTube. Guys on TikTok, good morning. Thank you for joining me. So I greet you all. We are just starting, so you are right on time. Okay? So yesterday we did a show where I was asking Michael, tí n bá ṣe tán kó pè mí jọ̀ọ́. Michael Adedamola. Àbúrò, call me once I'm done, please. Remi Oduala, hola, comasta. Hola. Greetings from Strasbourg, France. I'm coming to that your France next year. This year. I said next year, this year. I'm coming to France this year. I'll be in France, I'll be in UK, I'll be in Scotland this year. That is my vacation that will be my vacation, my first vacation for the year. So those are the places I'm planning to go. So I greet every one of you, especially everyone that has been following this page, the subscribers. Even if you don't agree, I greet you all and I tell you I love you, okay? Irrespective of our differences on discussions, okay? Humanity do not hate. We love irrespective of anybody's religion. Irrespective of anybody's religion, we still show love, okay? Humanity does not consider your religion or who you are, whether you are rich or poor. How about California now, Biko? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ in California? Mi ò tí gbọ́ news láàárọ̀ yìí o. What's going on? Make I no vex so. You know, say me and my team, we are 5 and 6. I must have tea by the side. In fact, this one will go do me because I don't drink and reach out for already self before I started. And there's nobody at home. Anyway, let us start. So, yesterday I asked a question. If you follow the show we did yesterday, if you were a part of the show we did yesterday, very important topic, especially with the way the family of Onikijipa was dragged for the beautiful wedding attires. I don't know what you are saying, you know. Me, I am just picking my own topic to talk on social media. I hardly pick on celebrity talk or trending topics. Very, very rare. I pick on trending topics once in a while. But most times I pick my own topic to talk on. Okay? And most of my topic is because of my experience, number one. Number two, because of what we see in religion, and also because of women. Okay, so I'm not too sure I know what you are really talking about concerning that Kijipa thing. But yesterday we had a discussion where I was asking people, you know, especially our religious people. I said, somebody said something was a sin. I said, okay, can you define what sin is? Tell me what sin is. I said, what I know is a crime. What you call sin is not sin unto anybody. For example, I started something this morning, I think since yesterday, the debate has been on my page, where I said, Kerewa, outside marriage for people that are matured, responsible to yourself, is not a sin. And I said, prove me wrong, where God said it was a sin. Give me an example where God said, and people started quoting the Bible. I said, this is not God that spoke. This is some people that wrote the Bible. Okay? And there are instances of people that had this thing even before marriage. But I'm not going into that today. So that yesterday we were talking about, and you know, the thing was on for a while on the platform. And somebody said it's a sin if you are married. It's a sin if you are married. It's not a sin unto God. It is a sin against, an offense, not even a sin, an offense to your partner. If you are married and you go do something, but we are not talking about that one today. We will talk about that one because this is going to be something I would love people to really call in on. So I'm not doing that one today. The one I want to talk today. Adetayo Abe, Mori Yileni, good evening, sis. You are always topping the most active person on this page. So I see your comments now. How are you, sis? Shalafia Alewa. All right, so this morning I'm talking on religion and culture. Religion and culture. That is all religion combined, especially the one we are used to, which is Islam, Christianity, and Isheshe. Either you like it or not, Isheshe is religion, okay? And we have culture too. Now, when you talk about Jejide, good morning, man. I see Shalafia Alewa. When you talk about religion, religion has been existing time immemorial. Many of these religion came after the other. There was so many other religion before Christianity and Islam that is dominating the world today. Hindu was there before them. Buddhism is there. Isheshe, which is our own natural people, our people's religion before they came. There are so many countries with their own religion, their own way of life, okay? Before religion came, before Christianity and Islam came. Now, when Christianity and Islam came, we followed them. We started doing things the way they are doing it. And today, it has become a big deal in our society. It has caused a lot of confusion in our society. It has hindered a lot of people in our society, in the sense that a leader of a particular religious setup will just come and give their own version of how you should live your life, what you should do, and blah, 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 blah. Now, an Alpha can just stand up, can just start. An Alpha will say that that is Muslim cleric. When I say Alpha, I mean Muslim clerics. A particular Muslim cleric can come up and say, in his own group, oh, this is how people should live. A Christian leader can come and say, in my own group, oh, this is how you should live. I will please help me to love and like. Am I just flag me? Oh, see one B. Love and like and reshare, please. Am I just flag the Facebook page me, please? They are here with us. Please don't let them flag the Facebook page. Please. One B. They are here. One you joke so you come. One you joke so you come. We don't go to your pastor's page to talk. So, as I was saying, when it comes to this religion thing, everyone comes up and say this is how we should do. The traditional religion, they have their way too, which I personally think is all those things are outdated. They are not relevant anymore. Because most of the things they say they do, they can't do it again. Everything is just, is gone. With the olden days fathers, everything about traditional something is gone. Anyone you are seeing now is just packaging. Because most of those forefathers, they were supposed to hand over this thing to the younger ones. For example, some of this older generation, they know how to use leaves for medicine. When somebody was sick, there was no hospital then, they can go to the bush, pluck some leaves, put some things together, and they would tell people to use it and they will be okay. But they didn't lay down those things. They didn't hand it over to their children. When religion came, a lot of people does not want to have anything to do with it. So whatever you are seeing now, most of them, if I would say 90% of traditional religion is lies. The same way the other religions too have become nothing but lies. Now, the people who brought this religion, Islam Alhaji Wasiu. Which Alhaji Wasiu? Where am I distracted? Islam, for example, is from Arab, right? The Arabians, people know them to be covering their face and everything. Today, they are doing away with most of those clothes in their country. Number 2, of recent, they started selling alcohol in their country. They opened their door to tourism, whereby you can go and look at what is going on there. Of course, there is a sacred place they have that they don't allow people to go to. That is where they do the Hajj. I'm not too sure. That is what I heard. They said that place is only open during Hajj for people to go. Either lesser Hajj or regular Hajj. But at least you can go. And I was asking the Saudi man that I spoke to, I said, can you dress and wear pants? He said, yes. Dress the way you dress and come. Our country is open for tourism. So things are changing. They are not even allowing the Muslim leaders to get involved in what they do. So now, secondly, I'm going to talk more on Christianity, which is the religion I know since I've been a minor, okay? Since I've been a minor, I've been a Christian in my life, okay? So I'm going to talk about it. Now, for Christianity now. Christianity, as we all know, has different version, has different color, has different ways. Number 1, Catholic, the way Catholic worship is not the same way Pentecostal worship. The way Pentecostal worship is not the same way Kerubu worship. The way Kerubu worship is not the same way Sele worship. The way Sele worship is not the same way Orthodox worship. The way Orthodox worship is not the same way even among Pentecostal. Pentecostal way of worship is not the same. And there are rules and regulations. And this is where there is clash. And this is where I was asking. And I kept asking you guys. I said, okay, when you say God wrote the book, can you prove that he wrote this book? Can you prove that God wrote this book? Instead of proving, you will turn to gaslighting. You will turn to insults. You will turn to abuse. And most of these things, even the people that wrote the book, they know it is outdated. Take it or leave it. I don't care whatever name you call me. You should know that by now. Okay? I don't care whatever name you call me. And that is why your pastors, the way they live, is not the way what they read in the Bible. And don't come with that slogan that many are called, few are chosen. It is just nothing but a slogan. It is a slogan that Oyinbo put there, knowing that a time is coming, awareness is going to come. A lot of people will wake up and ask questions. And that is why they said, narrow is the way. Which way? If you can say, they themselves say in that book that nobody will see God and live, then why are we sure? So somebody can just carry a book and write from their mind and say it is inspired by the Holy Spirit. Why is it them alone that is being inspired by the Holy Spirit and nobody else is inspired by the Holy Spirit from another tribe or color? Why is it them that is dictating everything in that book? In that same book, they are not even living by it. When I tell you that this thing is more of religion is man-made, believe it or not, of course, there are good things to pick from it morally. There are things that is for chaining people down, controlling people. And this is the angle I am talking about and looking at. Religion and culture, when you look at it, is even to the benefit of the men than the women. When they tell you, when you say something is a sin, I said define this sin. define sin yesterday. None of you was able to really define it. What you call sin, when you say do not kill, when you buy somebody, that is a crime. You go to jail. Do not steal. When you steal, they catch you, you go to jail. Do not commit adultery. If you are married, that is when they talk about adultery. When you commit adultery, your marriage will break up. You will cause a lot of damage in your own life too, and the people, your loved ones. So that is the price to pay for it. For everything we do, there is a price to pay or to gain. And ordinarily, without even being religious, we all know what is wrong and what is right. You cannot tell me as a full-grown adult, you need somebody to tell you, do not put your hand inside fire. You cannot tell me as a full-grown adult, you need somebody to tell you, do not steal. You don't want to tell me that as a full-grown adult, you don't know that if you buy somebody, you will go to jail. So most of these things that they wrote is what ordinarily, the more you grow, the more you understand wrong and right and wrong, and you know what to pick and what not to pick, what to do and what not to do. Morally, everyone, even as parents, as we are training our children, we are training them the morals of life. A parent that does not want the child to steal will provide for the child, right? If a child is hungry, if that child should go and see where there is food, if the hunger catch the child too much, the child see the food, the child go chop am. That's where you can blame the parents. But when a child now gets to a certain age, an adult age, it becomes the responsibility of the child. Whatever that child does is on that child, not on the parents anymore. And that is when a child commits something, if that person is your child, though, at a certain age, that child is 18 plus. That child, even before 18 plus, they have juvenile courts. Why do you think they have juvenile prison? They have juvenile prison, correction center for a reason. When a child now gets to a certain age as adult, 18 plus, it is the responsibility of that child. If that child should go and mess up, start sleeping around, number one, she will spoil her reputation. Number two, she can get pregnant. Number three, she can contact disease in the process. What I find out among our people is that we don't like taking responsibility. We throw responsibility and hide under religion. We hide under religion so that we will not take responsibility. You hide under religion because you are weak. If you are not weak, you will not hide under religion and be using Bible to quote on what to do and what not to do. That means if they take that Bible out of it, you will do it. Do you get me? If that Bible is not existing, most of you people that are using Bible as your strength, you will do that same thing. You are condemning. You are condemning. Now, can you now answer me these questions? Why religion has different versions, especially the particular religion I am used to, I am familiar